Welcome back, fellow bush babies, to another episode of Minecraft. Today, behind me, you can see that the house is coming along pretty well. It's looking a little drab, but we're going to fix that later. What we're going to try to do today is get this as finished as possible without going into all the decoration stage. Decoration stage can come later, but you can see I have done a little bit of off-camera work, and I will explain that. This is going to be covered over by spruce wood, so that's not going to stay the way it is. But what I've done is, and we actually have to go up through here. We're going to create the staircase today, but I've done the ceiling and I've done the floor to the next floor. Because if you remember from the last episode, and I believe it may have been the episode before that, I've kind of lost track. I said that this was going to be double layer thick. Well, it's double layer thick. This is the ceiling to the first, or to the floor below. Then this is the floor to this floor. So what we're doing this for is you can't place things like beds. Well, you can't place anything on carpet. It floats. You can't place bed on carpet at all. And what I usually do is I would put wool down of the same color. But if you do that, then, you know, you see it from the bottom and it looks really ugly. We don't want it to look ugly, so, well, what we're doing is we're just doing that. So we're going to fix this some other time. We don't need to worry about that. But what we want to do right now is we want to put in the staircase. Now, let's see. We can block this up because I don't think I'm going to need to go back out here anymore. We want the staircase about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. So on the 6th block and then out by about 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then start it here. Or at least start the hole where it's going to go up. And we're going to have it 3 wide maybe? I could do it all the way off to this side, I suppose. I think, yeah. So same thing, just back by about 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there. Alright, now, pillar up. Let's get our supplies back, because we're going to need all this stuff. And there, there, and there. Now, of course, we just come back. And we're going to do the same thing over on the other side. And there's going to be kind of a platform where you can look down from the top floor. So we go down. And it definitely looks like we need it to be more of these taken out. We don't really want it to intersect with the hallway here. So let's hope that I've done this right. Now I know, of course, I could just be lining them up from the wall here, but it takes a little more aim that I don't feel like doing. I think that'll just perfectly line up where we need it to go. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Alright. Now, get rid of this. Should we keep it like that? Maybe like that. Maybe add a stair block here. Let's see what an oak stair block would look like. I did bring my crafting table along, so we don't have to keep running back outside anymore. Alright, oak stair. Now, I am going to be doing a lot of off-camera work, especially on the roof. The roof is going to get a lot of off-camera attention. If this is one of those things that you kind of want to see me do a lot more with, like you want to see me do the actual build, then you can feel free to let me know in the comments, and I will do kind of a tutorial for the whole thing, I guess. But for now, like, I think people should be able to figure out how to build this thing just from the way I'm doing it. This worked out really well. I'm glad about this. I think I may have wanted to take it back by just one. Um, hmm. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm not going to bore you with actually building the whole thing, I think, but I'm going to take this back by one, and I'll be back in a minute. Well, actually, I can just do this for now. And then I can delete all the rest of the blocks later, so we won't be covering those up yet. I'll do that as off-camera work. Oh, crap. Now, I want to just say, you know, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I don't know if anybody's really watching or having fun watching this, but I'm actually having a lot of fun doing this. I didn't think I was going to have as much fun with the series. Even in the beginning, I wasn't having as much fun with it. But now that I've kind of got a little bit of a creative thing going with it, you know, just bringing some creativity into the series and all, I'm a lot happier with the result of everything. And I hope that that shows. I hope that a lot of other people and start to enjoy this and either start to or already are, because that would be great. I'd love to be able to interact with people and, you know, have them join me with ideas and stuff like that. And I think that would be really cool. Alright, there we go. Oh, we're just gonna leave those alone. I do have to delete those. Like I said, I'll do that just off-camera work. This should line up. Yeah, that lines up perfectly, so we don't have to do a whole lot of measuring, and we don't have to waste supplies like I just did. Alright. Back like that, then back like that. Oh. Alright. Depending on how long this takes, because I do have to only do these in about 20 or 30-minute bursts. I've mentioned it before, but I use an editing program on the PS4 directly called Share Factory, and it doesn't let me render anything over 30 minutes, so that's why my episodes have to be 30 minutes or less. And that's kind of fine by me because I don't really do real long episodes, I guess. Um, but it also means that sometimes I do have to cut out certain things that I might not want to cut out, or it means that I have to cut out a lot more than I really want to cut out. So I do apologize for having to keep the episodes really short like that, but it can't be helped since that's the limitations of the program that I'm using. I Those of you who probably don't know, most likely you don't know if you're just finding my channel for the first time and you don't know me on Wattpad, but I do have a computer issue that it's kind of preventing me from actually having a computer right now. I have a semi-decent computer, I guess, that runs Windows 7, I think it is, but it's a really old computer, and I actually don't know if this... I don't think this is lining up. Let me test to see what that is from here. It's an old computer that doesn't work as well as it should anymore. But I got a Dell a few months ago, and less than 4 months into its lifespan, it just started randomly doing stuff that I didn't want it to do. It would shut down as soon as I turned it on. It would restart itself after I would choose shutdown, so it had a lot of problems, and I finally managed to get a hold of Dell to be able to get it sent back and make good on my warranty. So I will be getting that taken care of in the very near future, and that means I'm going to be doing some... Oh, crap, it's nighttime, like night. I'm going to start trying to do some PC games. I do have a few PC games. I have The Sims, at least. I don't know how well it'll do with recording, but I have heard Windows 10 makes it easier for you to do that kind of stuff, and I'm thinking that I'm just going to go straight into Windows 10 once I get the computer back. But, yeah. I plan to do PC gaming, just it's not a viable option right now because of the unfortunate mess that my computer is actually in. Alright. I know I've got a bunch of stairs over there, but... Ah, I've got a bunch of stairs in my inventory, never mind. I got a bunch of stairs over there I gotta tear down, which I will real soon. I'll just go ahead and cut and, you know, then I'll be back after I get the stairs done, but... We'll just get this finished first. Then again, I'll probably just come up here and explain what I'm going to do, and then I'll do with all of that. Now, these blocks are here for a reason. This whole thing, this is going to be one solid wall. That's because that is going to have a kind of circular roof built onto it, and a window there would be completely wasted. It's the same thing over here. So, I'm going to line it up with this, then come all the way over to the end. I'm hoping that I have enough material to finish this build, and I am looking forward to kind of finishing this today. But we'll just have to see. Now, the viable options for Windows... Windows going to be able to go here. Where else? I think any window over here is going to be fine, and any window over here is going to be fine. Yeah. The only two places where you're not going to have windows will be right here where this circular kind of roof is going to be for these areas here. Now, this is entirely up to your discretion. You can decide to do whatever you want to do with it, but if you'd like, you could turn these into rooms themselves. It would just mean that you'd have to do a specialized kind of roof at the end of the build when it covers the whole thing. Or you could make it sort of like a patio thing. It's, like I said, entirely up to your discretion, but I'm going to leave you to decide whatever you want to do with that. And of course, you know, torches everywhere, because we don't want monsters spawning. We need to cut out some of this floor, and again, I'm going to do that off camera, because, you know, why do that on camera? And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys here, and I'll be back once I get all of the stuff done that I need to do. I'm going to cut all of the stairs away under there. I'm going to get these walls built up, get the places for the windows in, and then I'll be right back. Okie dokie there, guys. I'm back again. And I've done quite a lot, as you can see, but all of it's kind of self-explanatory. I'm going to leave the floor layout really to you, but if you want to build this in your own survival world, like I said, that's great. That's fine. You can go ahead. Feel free to do it. Just, if you're going to do a Let's Play, I would appreciate if you linked back to me. But I'll kind of explain the changes that I've made. I've opened this area up, so we have kind of a view down, and I've done some stair around here just so that we have a little more added texture. Over here, we've already got kind of the banister done, but I need to make more for over here. And we've got the windows all cut out and waiting to be filled in. This is going to be the master bathroom, which is why this has fewer windows, because, I mean, come on, who wants a lot of windows where people could look in their bathroom? And when banners come in, I'll be able to actually put up banners in the design of curtains, so that's that. This over here is going to be the library. And this over here, if I can run, this over here is going to be the bedroom. Let's see. Now, I haven't done the work outside yet. I'll get done. I'll deal with that in a little bit. Back here, we're going to have another bathroom, a smaller bathroom. So that's why that area is kind of left open. I think I'm going to make the bathroom somewhere around this large. And then in like this. So this will be the small bathroom. And then back here, we'll kind of have one little storage area, or I don't want to say pantry because pantry is more for food, but we'll have sort of a little storage area back here. I'm completely out, but, you know, we'll just deal with that later. And then this area, you know, just, it'll have maybe some kind of decorative piece, whatever. But yeah, this is how it's coming along. I thought I might just kind of drop back in and show you guys what it is I've been doing. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be back actually once I get the roof or the ceiling onto this place. So, be back again. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I finished everything off, and I did get the ceiling in on the top floor, so let's go take a look. I like this nice open area right here, like that just looks really nice. And I did forget to put in the banister for the other area, but whatever. Now these aren't going to stay like this. Do I have any? I do. I'm going to do more decoration stage stuff later, but that's kind of the idea of each doorway. Like I said, this is going to be the library. I actually came back at a bad time. It looks like it's almost time to sleep, which is fine because I can show you that this is, in fact, the bedroom. Here. There's a small problem with the downstairs that the area under the stairs isn't as big as I would like it to be. I wanted to put a bathroom back here, but the wall, if you could see, would have just continued going that way. I don't want to make that smaller because I like the size of it, so we're just going to nix the downstairs bathroom entirely. If you want, you could split one of these other rooms into something else, maybe put a bathroom off the side of one wing, I don't know, but I'll leave that up to you. I kind of don't really care. I mean, a bathroom is just decoration anyway. It's not like you actually have to have it in Minecraft, so that's good. But I'm not going to be doing any more today, or at least I'm not going to be doing any more building in this episode. I've had enough building in this episode. I think it's time we go out and do something else. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go check on the villagers. As you can see, though, before we do, this is the only way into the library, and I liked that idea of just having just one way into the library, having it bridge across this kind of thing. It seems kind of neat, so yeah, like I said, we're going to go check on the villagers first, and we're going to stop by the chest to dump off a bunch of stuff. We're also going to pick up a couple more dogs, because if you remember a couple of episodes ago, I got to slow down when I'm talking. I'm very sorry if I talk too fast, but sometimes when I'm happy and hyper, I just get kind of real talkative, so. Anyway, as you probably remember from the last, not the last episode, but a few episodes ago, we had a few dogs, but they met an untimely end when I kind of got killed a lot, and I relied on them to try and save me. So, alright, I know I've got a lot more bones than that. That's my food. Alright. Why is that in there? That goes over here. Okay. So we're gonna go and get some more dogs. And most likely I'll end up getting a trophy for this too, because I did have 4 dogs, and now I only have 1, and I believe the trophy was only for 5. Well, the cow seems to agree. It's funny, when I'm looking for dogs, like, there's literally no wolves around. But when I'm not looking for them, they're everywhere, killing my sheep, killing all the rest of the sheep that are just wandering around. Well, alright, we'll wait on that, and we'll just go and check in on the villagers. I can hear them already. Hey in there. I saw you out of bed. I see you out of bed, too. You guys are almost ready to be discharged. You're looking a lot better. You got some color back in your cheeks. Hey there, villager. I'm not gonna hit you, but I want to wave at you. Hey there. So those guys are almost ready to be discharged, which also means that we can try and get ourselves another villager. We do need to figure out where they're going to live, I guess. We can't have a bunch of villagers just running around. They're just going to get killed again. It's almost like the dogs know that I'm trying to record, and they're like, nah, I don't really want to come out now. Alright. Alright, trophy. While we're up, out and about, that'll probably help their spawn rate too. By next episode, most likely all of... Ooh, dog, are you okay? Most likely all of the trees around here will be cut. I'm not entirely sure if I have enough for the roof right now, but I'm probably going to be doing some recording immediately after I finish this episode anyway, so I guess we'll see. We'll just go ahead and make you two breed. Aw, look at the puppy! Okay. No, come... Sit down. Alright. Get you guys pushed over here. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be no more wolves around. It just seems to be an epidemic when I'm recording that they just don't want to come out, so we'll just make do with the ones we got. I got leather. Oh, I must have missed it when I killed that cow. Let's see, if it's not the wolves killing the sheep, it's me. But I can't help it. I do need the wool, but I don't really feel like doing a whole bunch of wool farming just yet, so I'll just collect it when I see it. Plus, this kind of triggers more animals to spawn because I'm freeing up the spawn limit and all, so I get actual meat-bearing animals that'll come around, and I don't want to do much because these guys, the little babies, have a tendency of just, when they grow up, they'll teleport to you sometimes, and I don't want that to happen. But, well, our house is getting together. I'm going to take a quick little buzz by. And like I said, I know that it looks a little bit drab right now. Like the front part... Oh, shoot. The front part's very flat. But that's all going to be fixed in the decoration stage. I didn't want to do anything with it right away. I kind of don't like this. I might break that out and then slim that window down by one. I didn't want to do a whole lot of decoration until the whole thing is done so I could get an eye for what it looks like now. You know what I mean? Because that's got to be fixed too. That's going to drive me crazy. I don't like to just decorate as I go because then I have to change a lot more of it along the way. But hey, we'll figure all of that out once we come to it. I might not do the decoration episode right away because the decoration episode is going to be all about furnishing the house too. But I think I'm going to call it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed the episode. I hope that you'll come back and watch more. If you want a full, just block by block kind of tutorial on how to do this, be sure to let me know in the comments because I know I've done a lot off camera. But I wanted to do a lot of the boring work off camera so that you guys wouldn't have to just sit there and watch me place like 1,000 blocks or more. Because this is a very big house. Each floor itself, like the... Well, let me just give you an example. The roof part of this area and then the floor upstairs where I had to double layer it, that was more than 12 stacks of oak logs. Not oak like these. Oh, not oak planks, but oak logs. So that turned out to be a lot of farming in a very short amount of time. And I had to go through and, you know, really ramp up my collection to be able to do all of this. So yeah, if you want like a better tutorial sort of thing on how to build this, I'd be more than happy to give that a try. But I'd love to know what you think of the house so far. Anyway, outro is getting unbearably long. Thank you for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe to me if you enjoyed what you saw. Please like, please comment, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Remember, Bush Baby loves you.